Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia. Happy March 2024. We are reading the next installment, the next novella in the Assassin's Blades book. So there are 5 novellas total. I have vlogged the first, second, and third. This is the fourth one called The Assassin and the Underworld. I am reading it on my Kindle. So it's close to 451 pages total with the entire book. This one particular novella is just a little bit over 100 pages. So we'll just see what Selena is getting herself into. They're not exactly interconnected standalones. They do all sort of coincide with each other. So if you're just now popping in to this video, maybe watch the first 3 videos so you can kind of catch up, but we'll see what she's getting into right now. Also, let me just pop on here and say, because I've been giving y'all the stats in every video, I try to give it in the beginning, but I know that third novella, I did it at the end. So every time I get on Amazon to look at the ratings and reviews, it has grown. The number grows with every video that I've posted. So at the moment, it has over 559,000 reviews. Not this one novella, but the book, The Assassin's Blade. So over 500,000 reviews, and it's between a 4.3 and a 4.5 star across Amazon and Goodreads. But yeah, let's jump in. My husband brought me to a bookstore, and they sell books in English. We're here in Tokyo. Everything here is so cute. Hello again. Welcome to a gloomy, overcast day. It is almost 8 o'clock in the morning and it is still dark outside. So I have not read much since that last clip when we were in Tokyo at the foreign language bookstore on Saturday. It is now Tuesday. Sorry. So at this point in the novella, I'm only maybe 10 pages in, and Selena has made her way home from the Red Desert. She's in Rifthold now. She's with Arabin. She's given him her letter of approval that she's learned, humility and obedience from the Mute Master of Assassins. And Arabin is just being really weird. He has told her, "I'm sorry," that sentence, "I'm sorry," 3 times now. And she has yet to say anything after he has said that. She's just sitting there. And internally, she wants to tell him that she's ready to leave the Assassin's Keep. She has bought her own apartment that he doesn't know about, and she has the money that she owes him to pay off her debts for all of the training, for him turning her into the best assassin. And I don't know, he's being very strange. And he's given her this piece of jewelry, this brooch that she can wear, and he just keeps saying that he's sorry and that he lost his temper on her and he shouldn't have done what he did when he beat her to unconsciousness. So that is where we're at right now. So I will update y'all as we get further into, what is this one called? The Assassin and the Underworld. Okay, I'm in my car right now and I am actually on my way to a hair appointment. And this is the first time I've driven in Japan by myself. I've only driven 4 actual times. I drove to Yokosuka and back, and I've done that twice. But all of those times, my friend Lauren was with me, my neighbor. And today, I have a hair appointment at 9 a.m., so I'm not gonna ask her to come with me to that so she can ride alongside me. But they drive on the left side of the road in Japan. We drive on the right side in America, and then the steering wheel is on the right side of the car, not the left side. So I'm in my car very early. I'm giving myself an hour and 15 minutes to get there, and I think it's maybe a 40-minute commute. But even if I put Google Maps on, everything is in Japanese, and you just have to really be staring at your phone, and I don't want to do that because I'm already driving on the opposite side of the road. They do go slower here though. They go in kilometers instead of miles, so it's half the speed essentially. But I'm so nervous. I'm just sitting in my car on top of the parking structure. Okay, I have recorded this clip a couple of times now. I have to keep stopping. I also had to go and take some notes. So Selena is with Arabin. He keeps apologizing for beating her up and sending her to the Red Desert. And then he says, I have another gift for you. And remember, he gave her that brooch, this turquoise brooch that she can wear, this big piece of jewelry. So he says, I have another gift for you. And then here, let me just go to my notes. So the gift that he wants to give her is dispatching someone, which essentially means, assassinating, eliminating, taking them out. So there's someone named Benzo Donval. He is a businessman. And then there's someone named Leifer Bardingale. Leifer is leading a convoy to the capital. So she's leading all these people to the capital. Benzo is going with her. And she is wanting to plead her case on getting a road that connects where Arobin and Selena live in Rifthold, a road that connects that to Melisande, which is where Benzo and Leifer are from, along with all these other people. And if they can get this road that connects, it'll do better for like trades when it comes to, clothing and jewelry and spices. And Arobin is under the impression that Benzo is going with Leifer, who are ex-husband and wife, by the way. But he thinks that Benzo is going to not technically plead the case for the road, but to undermine his wife, because his wife wants the road for good things. He wants it to be connected to Fenharrow and Rifthold for money and to bring the cities together and bring the countries together. But Benzo is wanting to do it because he wants to embark on a slave trade agreement. Okay, what happened in the first novella? Selena freed 200 slaves that Arobin was trying to get for his slave trade agreement. But now it's like Arobin has taken a turn and has, received a heart. He has a heart now. And oh, sorry, that was my cat's toy that was going off. So he wants Selena to take out Benzo because he doesn't want Benzo to embark on this slave trade agreement that would happen on this road. And on top of that, Benzo has it said he had some important documents. He has a list of people who are opposed to this. They're opposed to slavery. And Benzo is going to take that list and present it to the king and use it to blackmail all these people and get them on board with being pro-slavery, I guess. And so Arobin wants Selena to take out Benzo. Well, the other part of this is Benzo is working with a partner in Rifthold, and we don't know who that partner is. And I'm sure there's going to be some sort of plot twist on who it is. I'm sure it's someone that we know. Well, the contract is for Selena to just take out Benzo, and it would pay extraordinarily well, is how it was worded. But we're not sure about the partner. Arobin said that more than likely Leifer would want Selena to also take out the partner, but since we don't know who it is, there's not a contract on it, but there would be a bonus if she also dispatched that person. So we'll see what happens with that. And Arobin also told Selena that he would not take any of this cut. It would just all be hers. And remember, she has all this money now. She can pay off her debt that she owes him. And then she bought an apartment behind his back. He doesn't even know that she bought her own apartment. And she's over here thinking in her head, well, if I take this mission, and whether I take out one person or get a bonus and take out two people, I could collect all of it and then be on the up and up after she pays off Arobin. So she just told him that she'll think about it. And so she went upstairs, and now we're going to see where this takes us. Hi. Okay, so it's the next day again. Sorry, it's really hard to just sit down and read a book. There's not always a lot of time. I apologize. I'm actually about to meet up with some of my girlfriends in about an hour, and we're going to Tokyo. So we're going to travel a couple hours to go to Tokyo to go to this coffee shop that I guess makes anime latte art. It's kind of like a pop-up shop at a coffee shop for something with anime. I don't know. One of my girlfriends wants to go, and it's very touristy. And hey, we only live in Japan for a couple of years, which I think we have a year and a half left. So why not do all the touristy things? Okay, so update on this. She was still deciding if she wants to take on, the mission to dispatch Donval and possibly whoever his partner is. She's thinking about it. She goes up to her room. On her way to her room, she runs into Sam. we haven't seen Sam since the first novella, and we've all been wondering what happened to him. Did he get the crap beat out of him by Arobin? Did he get something worse? You know, what was his punishment? Because her punishment was being beat to unconsciousness and then being shipped off to the Red Desert for the summer, for the entire summer. So we're gonna into Sam. Sam was also beat to unconsciousness, way worse than Selena. He was out for 4 days. And then we also met a character named Lysandra. Who is Lysandra? Is she in the other Throne of Glass books? Because she is vile. I'm not a fan of her. She is disgusting. And then what else did we do? Oh, so Selena did decide to take on, did I just say that? I feel like I already said that. She decided to take on killing Donval and his partner, but she's now wanting Sam to help her and telling Sam that she'll split the money with him because she wants to leave. She wants to leave this keep and not be under Arobin's will. And Sam has no money, and she doesn't know if Sam wants to leave or not, but she's offering him half of it for whenever they kill these two people. They go to the theater. They go to some great performance, some orchestra, and Arobin points out who Donval is, so Selena's just staring at Donval the whole time. And then the next day, she decides to stake out his house. So her and Sam have been on the roof for 6 hours waiting for Donval to show up, because if they're gonna assassinate him, they need to know exactly where he's gonna be at the meeting time, which is gonna take 4 days from now, whenever he hands over the documents that have all of the residents' names that are against this slave trade agreement. I don't know, I'm not really into this novella right now. It's very slice of life, like you're meeting Lysandra and you're talking to Arobin, and then Selena and Sam are getting into it, and you're going to the orchestra. There's some sort of pre-party for Lysandra going on because she's gonna have her bidding event. People are bidding to take her virginity, whatever. But yeah, nothing's really been going on the last couple of chapters. But at the moment, Selena and Sam are on the roof of Donval's rent house while he's here in Rifthold. So maybe something will happen now, and I can actually update y'all with something more promising. Sorry if my updates have been super scattered. I don't even know what I've been reading. I just wanted to come on here real quick and say that Selena and Sam are flirting and being so cute with each other, and she's quizzing him about Lysandra and he's being really coy about it, and then she's saying, oh well, you know, you could do whatever you wanted this past summer because I did what I wanted over the summer with the Meatmaster's son Ilias. And Sam got so jealous and he kept saying, what did you do? What did you do? And she just said, nothing and everything. I mean, it was a great summer and it's none of your business. So I don't know, they have something going on, this cute little flirtation, but we don't know if Sam hooked up with Lysandra over the summer, which I don't think that they fully hooked up because Lysandra is supposed to be a virgin and everyone's gonna bid on it at her bidding party. And then we know as the reader that Selena did nothing with Ilias in that third novella. Ilias even tried to kiss her and she pulled away. So she's never even been kissed before. Selena is more of a virgin than Lysandra is, because it said that Lysandra can do everything but have sexual relations. I'm trying not to say a lot on the internet. So right now they're at some Harvest Moon party that Leifer Bardingale is throwing, and they're walking around, they're looking for Donval, and y'all, okay, I'm not in politics. It just seems so dramatic that they're trying to get this list of people that are anti-slavery. I mean, it even says the exchange is going to happen 3 nights from now in the upstairs study. But what time? How many people will be there? How many guards? Will his partner be there? It's so dramatic to get a list of some residents that are anti-slavery. And I guess if they don't get this list, then Donval's gonna turn it into the king, and then, I don't know, maybe the king will kill all the people that are anti-slavery. I don't know, it's just quite dramatic, and I think that's why I keep getting confused, because I'm just not really into the story, and I think I'm just reading words and not reading coherent sentences. So, some guy tried to dance with Selena here at this party that they're at, and Sam stepped in between them and said, she's spoken for. Oh, my heart. I love the jealousy trope. I mean, not in real life. Hate it in real life, but oh, in a book, I just eat it up. So was something going on with Selena and Sam? Has anyone read the rest of the series? What's going on? I have a theory, and this could just be coming out of left field because I haven't read the rest of the series. And remember, this is the prequel, but it's technically the 4th book in the series. You have the first 3 books, and then it jumps into a prequel. And so some people say to read it in publication date order, others say to read it in the romance order, which would be reading the prequel first and then just jumping into all the books. But is Arobin in the rest of the Throne of Glass series? What if Arobin is the partner? Because Arobin was so for the slave trade agreement in the first novella at Skulls Bay, and Selena freed them all and defeated, Captain Rolfe, and which just pissed Arobin off. But now in the 4th novella, Arobin he's still apologizing to her. He's still giving her just these immaculate gifts that are worth so much money. And they're not all jewelry. It's more than that he's giving her. And it's getting to be a lot. And I'm just wondering if Arobin is just over it, if he's just tired of being the king of assassins, and if he just wants to retire or just die at this point, because these all feel like actual humans, whereas I know the Throne of Glass series is interconnected with ACOTAR, and ACOTAR, they're all immortal and they're all fae, but these people feel like they're just humans and can die easily. So I'm just wondering if Arobin is just over it, and that's why he's being just cheesy and corny and sweet to Selena, because he's secretly the partner to Donval. And so when Selena goes to eliminate Donval, I wonder if she's going to find out that his partner is Arobin and then have to make that decision to eliminate or dispatch, to assassinate him or not. And because we all know she wants to get out from under his grip. I mean, at the end of that Harvest Moon party, granted, I say at the end, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock the next morning, but she went to her new apartment that she bought and just walked around it and was just so excited to one day build a life there. So I don't know, it just got me thinking, what if Arobin is the silent partner or the secret partner that no one knows about yet? Because I have no doubt that there's going to be some sort of plot twist whenever she goes to assassinate Donval and finds out who he's working with. Because all we know is that he's working with somebody in Rifthold. Well, what if it's Arobin? I don't know. It's just a theory. I'm just throwing things out here. I'm not going to tell y'all if it's true. I need to leave soon to get on the train and meet up with my friends. We're meeting 2 stations away from where I live, and then I think we're taking another train to Tokyo. It takes a couple hours to get to Tokyo by train. But Selena was staking out the rent house again. Her and Sam already did this, but she was staking it out, and then she broke into the study. And I don't know what for. I guess to see if there's a hiding spot in the study, if there's a closet. I don't know. It didn't actually say why she's breaking into the study. And she's doing this the day before the exchange is supposed to go down, where Donval gives somebody the documents with all the residents' names on them that are anti-slavery, and she gets caught. So I don't know, there's a fight. She takes out a lot of bodyguards because, she's great like that, but there are so many, and someone comes up behind her and I guess knocks her across the head, and she wakes up tied to a chair in a sewer. So I don't know if I want to read this part. I don't like reading gross things. I like reading happy books. So I don't know. I need to leave soon. So we'll see how much more I read, but she's caught at the moment. Okay, I made it to my car with my Kindle. I forgot my car has to warm up a little bit before I can drive it, because I'm gonna drive it to the train station. It's about a half-mile walk. I just don't want to make that walk because it's so cold out. Also, if y'all remember from yesterday, I was freaking out about driving to go to my hair appointment. It was fine. I made it there, but making it back, it took over an hour to get home. I got so lost. I got so turned around. Google Maps is all in Japanese, whatever. But, I made it because I think I went into the next clip and just acted as if I hadn't just gone through that whole ordeal. But I'm sitting in my car waiting for it to heat up. I'm gonna drive to the train station, and then I might just sit in my car for a little bit and read a little bit of my Kindle because I think I'm kind of early. I thought I needed to meet my friends at a specific time, but they are getting on the train where they are at that specific time, and then they're coming to the train station that I'll be at. So I'm kind of early with being ready, which is fine. So I'm just gonna read a little bit in my car once I get about half a mile away from where I am right now. What you doing in there? What are you doing in Daddy's backpack? Nothing, Mom, nothing. Oh my gosh. Hey, so it's the next day again. Sorry about that. So I'm wanting to finish it today. I have no plans today, none, besides hopping on a FaceTime call with one of my girlfriends back in Texas. It is about 6:30 p.m. there on Wednesday night, and over here it's about 9:30 a.m. on Thursday morning. So I know she's getting home from work soon, and then she's gonna FaceTime me because I haven't talked to her on FaceTime, I guess, since I left. I haven't even seen her since I left, and that was in November, and it's now March. So it's been a couple months, and I really miss her. I've known her since I was 14, since we were 14. So we've known each other over 20 years. So I read a little bit in my car yesterday, and then I read for about 20 minutes at the train station. So, I mean, I got a lot done yesterday. I don't believe it's a spoiler to tell y'all that Selena survives. I mean, she's in the other books, so obviously she is able to get out of the sewer that she's in. She's tied to a chair. Sam saves her. That's a whole thing. You almost don't think she's gonna make it. That goes on for a while. Well, now we've reached the day. Today is the day that Donval is going to hand over the documents, the important documents, to his silent partner that is in Rifthold. And remember, we still don't know who that silent partner is. And Sam is going to create a diversion for all the bodyguards because this Donval character has at least 30 bodyguards. He has so many. And he's going to set the basement on fire so that they all go downstairs and see what's going on while Donval is upstairs with his partner and Selena is hidden in the armoire. And then she's going to take them both out and get the documents and then leave and collect all of her money. So that's where we're at the moment, but I'm hoping to finish this today and then finish the 5th novella today and then get rocking and rolling with this series. I mean, this has been a really fun prequel, but I would like to read more, and I've heard about so many characters in this Throne of Glass series and have not come across any of them. I've only ever heard of Selena that's in this book. Isn't there a Bryce and a Hunt and a Danica? I don't know. There's all these other characters. They're not in here. So I'm gonna, at some point, hop on that FaceTime call with Shelby and then get reading. Okay, I'll check in with y'all later. Bye. We did it. We finished it. The Assassin and the Underworld. Still not quite sure why it was called the Underworld. The other novellas, it was really easy to decipher why they were the titles that they were. What, the Assassin and the Pirate Lord, the Assassin and the Healer, the Assassin in the Red Desert. I'm not sure what the Underworld is. Maybe that's just what Rifthold means. It was never mentioned. Even just the word Underworld was never mentioned. But the 5th novella is called The Assassin and the Empire. So that's where we're at now. That ended, I'm so mad. Not at her, not at Sam. The situation, just everything that went down. Of course there were twists and turns. Of course. Well, let's jump into the 5th one. Gosh. Okay, well, if y'all enjoyed this, I will see you in the next novella. Okay, bye.